What's going on, y'all? I want to shoot another video because I'm feeling good with this whole expressing myself thing. I want to talk to y'all about something like this, like why I stopped working, bro. I really want to just put it out there because I'm sure people around me have had questions, reservations, and judgments, criticism, all that good stuff. My thing is that with me, bro, I'm not a lazy person. I know for a fact that I'm not. The thing is, I'm just not an inspired one when it's coming to certain things that people do. See, my thing is inspiration and passion. I need that. I need to be inspired. I need to be passionate about something before I do it now. I'm so in tune with myself. I'm so in tune with my feelings, my intuition, and just the overall. I'm just more in tune with who I actually am instead of who I've been told to be all this time. And now that's what I'm pursuing. I've been dedicating myself to this whole thing for 3 years now, I think. And I just got to the point where it's just like, man, I remember the last day I worked at Walmart. It was something that changed within me that day. It was something that just changed dramatically to the point to where I just had this wave of I don't give a fuck no more. I don't give a fuck about these managers. I don't give a fuck about, what some of these other. And the thing about it is I like the customers. It was just the managers and shit like that. Like this whole thing like didn't make sense to me no more. It was I remember that damn day. I just had this look on my face of not evil or despair or nothing like that, but I just didn't care. I could feel like now I just released everything. And ever since then, I've never been back at a job. It was a couple of job interviews that I had there where I got the job and stuff like that, but it was always something that just didn't work. It was literally something that just got in the way. It's just freak shit. And I feel like now I manifested that because now I'm just going deeper into more of what I want to do, or more of what I want to do is being prepared for me, and I'm being prepared for it. Because being in places where I have to ask to go to the bathroom, where I have to ask to take a day off because maybe I'm just not feeling it that day or something like that, or I have to ask to go get something to eat, I have to ask to go outside to just because I won't see the sunlight or whatever, just shit like that. It feels weird to me, and it feels like I'm just sacrificing my freedoms. That's just what I feel, bro. And the thing of it is, I feel like a lot of other people still had this same shit too. That's why they look so forward to Friday. That's why they look forward to certain things like, oh, work drama and shit like that. They like complaining about things that they don't like to do. When you free and you liberated and stuff like that, you don't have that problem because one of the joys of not having a job is just like I have had a lot more freedom. I've had freedom to just be able to go do this and do that if I wanted to do this and do that. Now, when it's coming down to the monetary part, that's the part I'm still learning to figure out because just like I said, it's more than one way to do something. Jobs and stuff like that is just what we've been indoctrinated and taught to believe, and what we've seen our friends and family and other people around us do for so long. We picked it up as children and we thought, okay, this is it. This is all it is. And I'm not saying, don't ever work a job or whatever. I'm not saying that at all because there are people out there who love their jobs. There are people out there who are very good at it. You know what I'm saying? And the people who are very good, they do it because they have passion behind what it is that they do. They honestly, legitimately believe in what it is that they're doing. And you have other people who just blatantly don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Most of the Walmart employees that I've encountered, most of, some fast food and stuff like that places, it's like when you do something with passion behind it, you're going to be happier doing it. That's what I'm looking for more now. It's something that's more passionate to me. That's why I look more into certain aspects of being an entrepreneur. It's just like, okay, what would I do? That's what I'm learning about myself. What is it that's calling me? That's what I pray to the universe. I pray to God for is like, show me something that inspires me to be like, okay, I want to put that same effort into it as when I was putting in effort to get my first car. You know what I'm saying? I keep wondering and going back to that moment because that's when I first really, excuse me, really felt that drive to just be able to, this is going to be mine. That was one of the most potent moments. It was like the first time I was consciously aware of that shit. But when it's coming to a lot of this other stuff now, it's like I feel like I've already been there, done that kind of thing. Like I know how to get another job easily. I can get one definitely easy. I know how they talk. I know how they do stuff. I know how they move and stuff like that. It's a system to how they all do these certain things. It really is one. And if you conscious enough, you can see it. That's why a lot of black people say like, I know how to talk white. when it comes down to it. They're using that same system. It's just they're just putting it in different words. They know how to speak their language in order to make them look applicable for that job. And just to convince the employer that, okay, yeah, pick me. They know how to do that. I know how to do that. It's not necessarily talking right for me now. I'm just more of myself, and now that I am more of myself, I feel like I'm even less applicable in certain cases, because now I speak my mind, I speak freely, I speak respectfully. But if something doesn't work for me or something that I feel like isn't right, I will say that. I'm not going to just go along with things. But when you have people who just do this for the sake of it over and over and over again, and you have these kind of people become managers, they expect the same things of other people and stuff like that. It's just, I feel like I'm not really compatible with it, and I feel like that's just not what I'm supposed to do. I can feel that that's not my passion. But the middle part is, it's like, okay, that's when I ask the universe, okay, what is my passion? You know what I'm saying? What does drive my soul? What is it that really can just get me to the point to where I'm looking forward to to going in and doing this thing or performing this action in exchange for monetary gain? That's the part that I be asking questions on. And the thing of it is like, because I say, I don't want to work for anybody anymore. That's how I stopped talking to this one dude, because he thought I was pretty much just scum, and like I wasn't shit. And this is the same person who was telling me, never mind, I ain't gonna put his business out there. He was just going through his own things too. I know he was just venerating his own self frustrations and stuff, but whatever. I'm pretty 100% sure everybody around me has reservations about my beliefs and stuff like that. I know they do, but it's just more just, hey, this is just what I am. Because again, the more true that I stay to myself, the more people want to know what's going on. People gonna all and when you have that true energy like that, when you are authentic to yourself, you're different. You stand out. People are gonna gravitate to you. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know how your life is going. They want to know how you're gonna handle this obstacle. They'll never tell you. They never will. But they want to know, because you are different, and they like that shit. As much as they say they love they systemic shit, they love talking about typical work bullshit, typical family bullshit, and all that other stuff or whatever that really don't mean shit to them. They just like the gossip because they want to feel like they're important or they're interesting. You know what I'm saying? You will be more interesting to them. And I've learned that about myself. It doesn't matter what it is that's going on. Even my own mother will say this and say that or whatever. But when things get real, I'm the one that gets called. When a new idea is needed, she calls upon me. If my friends need something that's on the line that's bothering them mentally, spiritually, even certain things, they don't know how to handle certain things or whatever, just throughout life or whatever, if something bothers them, I'm the one that gets the call first. Because their souls is just like, this person equals peace. Your soul doesn't have a logical mind. Your soul doesn't think like your brain does. Your soul just wants to go where it feels at home. And that's what people will do when they're around me. And I'm just like learning more about all this stuff, and I'm trying to figure out how to navigate through the physical world while still being so in tune with my spiritual world. Because there's a lot of stuff I want. Like, I love Mercedes and BMW. Like, I talk about cars all day. But it's like, the way how I'm gonna get mine and mines and stuff like that is going to be much different than everybody else's. And even the people who I know for a fact don't believe in me, there's going to come a time when they're going to ask how I did it. Because even certain things down to just my charm, my sway, my calm, collective nature, people look at me with this sense of, okay, that's interesting. I like how you do that. I like how you handle it. I like how you use this quip during this moment or whatever to make it just make it flow. Like, I know how to talk. Everything and all kinds of opinions gonna change when you pull up with that Benz, when you come up with that new car, when you come in with that new haircut, when you come in with that new this and new that or whatever, because then that's when your time is come. That's what I feel. I'm just speaking completely from my soul right now. It's like, that's when you know your time is there, because now everything is gonna come back for you in full circle. And even the people who didn't believe you, they're gonna ask how. They always start off with, why are you doing this? What are you doing? when are you gonna do this? Because they trying to pull you back into that box that they in. But later on, they'll ask you, how did you do this? And can you teach me this? Can you show me how to do this and stuff of that kind of nature? That's when they're going to be receptive. Because when you don't have things that they think is success, such as cars, money, jewelry, clothes, all this other stuff, whatever, they limited by that stuff. When you don't have that kind of stuff, and when you do have it while still being your authentic self with your raw, attractive energy, that's when I think the real perspectives of how they view you really come out. Because you're going to pick up on their vibes now. You're going to really see more of just how they view you. You're just going to see a whole different side of it. And you're going to really see what they thought about you. Because now they can't argue with you. They can't say you ain't got this or whatever. You can't really say nothing about this person no more. They got everything now. You know, not everything is perfect because you still on that human level. You know, you still gonna have human issues, 3D issues. But they gonna really just start to ask questions and wonder. And that's what I feel like is gonna happen in my life. I feel like it's already happening. It's just not in the physical. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I'm just thinking about this shit. But that's really why I just don't feel like the whole job thing is for me no more. If it is one, then the universe is gonna inspire me for it, I feel. Because I'm gonna have some sort of purpose there. It's gonna be something that I'm gonna learn from it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just rocking it for my soul right now, man. Let me know what y'all think on this one. May learn something, whatever. But y'all just stay cool, man. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, and just keep being you. Stay cool.